Yes, you there?
Yes, I'm here.
You have to put your microphone in.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we could hear you, but we can't see you.
And now?
I see him. Yeah, I see him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you. So everything is okay? Oh, now I can.
Now not.
Now it's frozen.
Okay.
Is better now? I don't know.
You're still frozen, but we can hear you.
You hear me? Okay. Hello, guys. Thank you for invitation to the Audio Blast. It's a honor for me to be such a among such a great artist here. So my name is Gerard. I live in Poland. Now I'm in Wrocław in my apartment. So I don't know. I was thinking about introduce myself, but I don't know if it's necessarily. Maybe briefly. My focus to the sound started since I was very young. Actually, I was started as a saxophone player. So still, this kind of aesthetic, improvised music and free jazz music is close to me. But since 10 years, maybe, I was more focused to the sound and music, more to sound art, maybe some, I don't know, issues like perception and propagation of sound waves, or psychological aspect of binaural sounds, or maybe urban context. So my works are related now to issues like perception and propagation of the waves. I don't know. I think now it's like more the theme interesting me. Still, I'm improviser, so making the sound as alive. And what I can say, maybe the creative process is more interesting me than the effect. I realized then making the music live, it's kind of ritual, kind of, mystery. So I don't know, I can say about myself composer, but maybe improviser it's better. So I'm also the curator of the festival called Sonata of Sound, which is a festival presenting the new tendencies in sound world, experimental sound world. What I can say, maybe I can show you something like some of my works, or maybe my projects, last projects. I need to share the desktop, yeah?
Well, you're a bit frozen for me. I don't know about everybody else.
He randomly appears and disappears here, but I managed to see him a bit.
Now it's okay?
Not here.
We don't see your desktop.
Okay. My desktop.
Don't worry about it. Just continue to talk about your approach, because otherwise we might spend lots of time on the technical.
Now it's working. Did you see my desktop?
No, I don't see it.
No, I think you're for me. You're frozen. So.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. Some of my last projects, for example, the trio Malania and was released in Bottom Records. It was one of the favorite my project. When we played the music on a huge church in Warsaw. The last project is a duo with Benoit, the guy from Vienna. Also, now we're working with Burkhard Vines, waiting for releasing this spring. Also, we have a Frozen project with Ryoka Akama. It was a duo. We also visited Japan with this duo last year. I don't know, I'm making some installations also, sound installations. The last one called We Don't Need a Body. It was sound installation, used medical tools for making the sound. I'm also interested into making some works criticized, maybe, I don't know, political things in Poland. The biggest work was presented on the Biennale in Wro. It was a huge installation for 8 channels speakers. I'm also working with Keith Rowe, with the duo. Actually, we also started with the project called Grind Mountain Orchestra, related to the Sanatorium of Sound Festival. So the last edition, we can't do the last edition of the festival because of the pandemic time, but this year we also planning to continue Sanatorium of Sound. For example, about the Sanatorium of Sound, interesting edition was in 2019, when we had the context of music and medicine, because the Sanatorium of Sound is held in Sokolowsko, small village mountain near to Czech border, where our foundation renovating the huge building, which was the Sanatorium of Dr. Bremer. It was the first sanatorium for lung disease in Europe. So our foundation trying to renovate the building. So the Sanatorium of Sound and 2019 edition was related to Musica Sana, so crossing music and medicine. Also, that project was combined with Enka Berlin and Napoli people. So what I can say about my activity more. So Monday, Tuesday this week, I was invited by a nice gallery from Wrocław called Entropia. So, for example, to explain you what interesting me now, I can maybe explain my last work. So in the gallery, I just I just generated a sinus tone, 496 Hz, 496 is a third number of perfect numbers. So I just want to add some perfection to the reality that we have now. Let's see that is unperfect. So during 496 seconds, I just generated a sinus tone on the air. It's something like that. So maybe a bit about the work what I want to present on the audio blast. It's a work called The Law of the Refraction, and an orange glow night after night illuminates the sky of the city. It will be the composition, but a few days ago I decided to play it live in Sokolowsko. It's a composition based on a FM and AM synthesis, also on the binaural beats created by medical software. This work is related also to some historical facts and some obvious facts around me now. What I can say, and maybe it will be a bit related to the theme of the festival, something like a glow appeared near to Wrocław. This glow was generated by 43 hectares of plantations of the famous Siechnica tomatoes. So it's a gigantic investment of Citronex worth about 300 million zloty. So the effect of this investigation is that we see second sun appearing during the night. So it's a context of light pollutions. So I'm making the research about that, and I'm trying in my work. I will try to relate to this kind of facts. I don't know, some things you can read on a website. Do you hear me, maybe?
Hey, Gerard?
I can hear.
Yeah.
Can you not touch your computer up and down and moving the mic because it's very noisy?
Okay, now it's okay? Better?
It's better.
Okay. So I'm a bit stressed, so if you have a question, please.
Yeah, I have a question, Gerard. How do you imagine using the visual aspect in your performance? Are you thinking about using this glow from the light pollution?
Yes, I think about that, but it's still thinking how to use it. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I do the research and I'm making some documentation, and maybe the glow will be some part of my work also.
Because you talked in your interview a little bit about how you prefer usually in live performance to privilege the sound and remove the visual aspect altogether, maybe by blindfolding or playing in the dark. Do you want to talk a bit about that?
Yeah, I was explaining the fact that some visual aspects sometimes grabbing perception, audience perception from the sound. So I think about to make a glow as one of the issue of my work, but I don't know that I will use this visual aspect for the performance. We'll see. Hello?
I can listen to you, Gerard.
No, I don't listen. I don't hear you guys. No.
I can hear here.
Do you hear me? Hello? Something.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Okay. I hear you with some gaps between.
I think there's a delay.
Maybe it's delay.
Is there any more questions?
Gerard, will you continue your festival? Do you have any perspectives for the future?
Actually, there's some perspective. Of course, everything is dependent on money, but political situation changed in Poland, so my festival, we stopped donate contemporary things in Poland. But we will do the best to continue, and we're trying to find some money from different sources, but definitely I'm planning the festival in August this year.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll see. Now we just thinking and switching our politic inside the foundation, more European grants, something like that. For example, 2019 was supported by German foundation, so this is a way for us to survive here. Definitely, that the Polish government and Polish Ministry of Culture don't want to support these things. It's kind of so the culture suffer.
So the situation in Poland could be compared a bit to Russian, I suppose.
Yeah, I think so.
Quite conservative.
Yeah,
now.
Totally conservative, and also we have lots of protests, like women protest. Started in the last year. Few days ago, we had a media protest, independent media protest also. So the government is going, I don't know how to explain, but seems like it's one big chaos and the fight between left and right side. So they divide the society. And our, Duce, how to say, is, making the crazy things. And I don't want to explain, what's the word inside.
All right, thank you, Gerard.